Welcome back to the Highway to Health. I'm Jason Dahl, and this is it. The big show, the final taped episode before the health charter reaches Ottawa. As you're watching this, I'll actually be on the Purple Flyway plane to Ottawa to join the entire NHPPA team for the grand finale, and I have to say I'm deeply moved by how far we've come together. Over these past 3 weeks, you've shown up at events, signed letters to MPs, shared the broadcast, and stood shoulder to shoulder for the Charter of Health. But I'm asking you, don't let up now. Go to our Action Kit page and take action today. Every email, every printed letter, every conversation counts. Let's make sure Parliament knows that Canadians are awake and we're not going away. Before we roll into the rest of today's show, let's take a moment to look back at Sean and Teresa's stay in Collingwood. A meaningful pause in the journey before the home stretch to Ottawa.
Traveling the roads, but the most precious thing, and why I say it's a privilege and an honor, is at every single live event, pretty well it's been standing room. People are just so excited about coming and participating and sharing their stories, and person after person comes up to us and this is sadistic and this is wrong. And we better get our heads out of the sand right now. We better look up to the sky and see that the sun is rising and stop this madness. And you know it's madness just from hearing the rest of Karen's story. So after a year of this, after a year of wishing...
After weathering storms and the long drive across the Shield, they found rest and renewal in the home of Tom Zog, their Airbnb host. As it turns out, Tom isn't just a friendly local, he's living proof of the power of natural health. He's been using micronutrients to help reverse symptoms of dementia. A personal story that struck a deep chord with Sean and Teresa. It's one thing to talk about health freedom, it's another to see it changing lives firsthand. And among the 150,000 petitions packed carefully in the health truck, Teresa shared a small but beautiful symbol of what this movement stands for, something she calls the crayon petition. It came from a child who signed their name in bright blue crayon. One of the volunteers thought it might be best to set it aside, but Teresa insisted it stay. That little signature, she said, blessed the project. Ever since then, it's been on display at every stop, a gentle reminder of why we're doing this. So much symbolism on this trip, and a reminder that the mission is not just about laws or petitions, but about people, families, and future generations. Last night's Barrie event at the Liberty North was incredible, nearly a sellout crowd, passionate energy, and a room full of people ready to stand up for their rights. And I can now officially reveal it was close, but Barrie sold just a few more tickets than Collingwood to become our champion for ticket sales so far. Congratulations, Barrie, but honestly, both towns have set the bar sky high for what local activism looks like. And as we near Ottawa, it's worth taking a moment to reflect on how far we've come. From the first night in Victoria to pop-ups in Kamloops, the stormy nights on the prairies, and the warmth of communities coast to coast, it's been a journey of faith, courage, and unity. Let's take a look back at some of those moments.
Hello, it's Sean and Teresa Buckley with the NHPPA, and we are in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Thunder Bay. So, yeah, we've driven for about five and a half hours this morning, and
it was early.
It
was very early.
We're really being blessed because people are coming to understand the system we're in, and it's so different than they think it is.
Tomorrow we feature the second French language event of the Blue Highway, hosted by Marie-Lise Pelletier. This show captures the passion, intelligence, and resilience of Quebec's natural health community, from Pierre Martineau's powerful opening statement to Chantal-Anne Dumas and Pascal Boucher and others speaking about what the Charter means for the Francophone world. The Montreal crowd brought energy, humor, and heart, reminding us that la liberté de la santé belongs to every Canadian. Tomorrow is a huge day. We start the morning with the official press conference, where Sean Buckley will address the nation and the media about what the Charter of Health Freedom represents. This will be one of the most significant public moments in NHPPA's history, a clear, confident message that Canadians want their health rights recognized in law. And then on Saturday, it's Ottawa. At 1 p.m. Eastern, we'll gather on Parliament Hill for the historic ceremony, the official handing of more than 150,000 paper petitions to MP Blaine Calkins and other members of Parliament. What a moment that will be, a symbol of democracy in action. Ordinary Canadians standing together to deliver one of the largest petitions in Canadian history. Everyone will be there, Sean and Teresa, members of the Blue Highway, Eric from Montreal, the creative genius behind so many of our graphics, and more, and perhaps even a few surprise guests. Finally, at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, we'll close the day and the tour with a live celebration at Bikers Church in Ottawa. It'll be a night of gratitude, joy, and conviction, because this journey has never just been about natural health products. It's been about freedom itself. As we wrap this final taped episode of The Highway to Health, I want to say from the heart, thank you to Sean and Teresa for driving the mission, literally and figuratively, to the entire NHPPA team for months of tireless work, to every volunteer, host, and health store owner who opened their doors, and to you, our viewers, supporters, and believers for turning a petition into a movement. This isn't the end of the road, it's the beginning of a new one. So as we roll into Ottawa, remember the words of General Patton, pressure makes diamonds. Let's finish strong. Visit nhppa.org/live to watch the events, and nhppa.org, join the tour to stay part of the movement. I'm Jason Dahl, and this has been The Highway to Health, Day 19, the final tape show before Ottawa. I'll see you live from Parliament Hill.